My name is Katie Matthews. I am 28 years old and I am an entrepreneur. I started my first company, Excel in Education Tutoring School, when I was 23, after being tutored in maths for 12 years and really seeing, the impact that made on my life. And once I finished university, I graduated from Queen's in 2014 with a degree in English with linguistics, and then decided, right, I'm going to move into entrepreneurship, and then decided to set up my first company, as I say. So I was diagnosed when I was 17 with depression, and I was also diagnosed then with anxiety when I was 22. So it's something that I've lived with for sort of 11 years or so. And it's something that I still contend with every single day. And of course, it's something that I have to be really mindful of in terms of managing my own mental health, because, obviously I am working for myself. So I have to, be my own boss and make sure I'm doing as I'm told. So as I say, I've got this lived experience with mental illness, and I then decided, right, I'm going to set up a second company. So almost 2 years ago now, I set up the Mind Tribe UK, and that's all to do with mental health training and consultancy. And it's something that I'm really, really passionate about. I train teachers. I've done a little bit of work in your college. I do speaking engagements at different business events. I work with charities. I go into corporate environments and train businesses and organisations in how they can support their staff's mental health and well-being. So it's something that I'm really, really passionate about, and been really blessed, to marry together the personal and the professional experience then. So I have, as I say, the two companies, but not happy with just having those. I then decided, just over a year and a half ago now, to set up the Young Entrepreneurs Network for Northern Ireland, which is a dedicated space, support platform and hub for 18 to 30-year-olds across Northern Ireland. And it is specifically for young entrepreneurs to come together, to learn from each other. We run fortnightly events. Well, we did before COVID, but we will hopefully be doing those again. We've had our first conference in January this year, actually, it feels like last year, January this year. We run a mentoring scheme. So there's lots of stuff, going on if anybody is interested, in joining the Young Entrepreneurs Network. In terms of, if you are thinking about going into entrepreneurship, if you're thinking about setting up your own business, I would say be aware before you start that it probably isn't going to be something that's, just super easy and plain sailing. Everybody comes up against issues, whether it's just, day-to-day firefighting, as in sorting out the issues as they arise. But there's also other elements that you need to be aware of in terms of, understanding your business plan, understand the business model, understanding the market, and your potential clients or customers. Also knowing your product or your service inside out, so that you're able to speak about it with confidence, and also not being afraid to ask for help. That was one of my biggest flaws. I thought, I can do this by myself. I don't need to ask for help. I don't need support. But I did. And pride got in the way. So, if we need help, if you need support, if you're not sure about something, ask someone, because there will be somebody in Northern Ireland that can help you. And if they can't help you themselves, they'll probably know somebody who can. That's where it kind of comes in, the importance of building your network. So that's another sort of top tip or key piece of advice that I would say is to build your network, to build those people around you, connect with new people. Don't be afraid, of getting a LinkedIn profile and connecting, sending messages to people. We're used to that. That's normal. So you wouldn't be, seen as strange for doing that, for, connecting with people that maybe you haven't met before. That's absolutely fine. Of course, at the moment, we're not in a position to meet face to face. So if anything, now would probably be a really good time to get a LinkedIn profile set up. You can connect with me. I can be your first connection, Katie Matthews. Actually, it's Katie Matthews XL on LinkedIn. But, you know, if you have any questions about it, or if you want to ask anything at all about entrepreneurship or business, or mental health, or, you know, how I or the networks that I run could support you, please do just give me a shout. As I said earlier, you know, I'm the founder of the Young Entrepreneurs Network Northern Ireland, but I'm also the Deputy Director currently for the Global Entrepreneurship Network UK, and obviously would have, you know, then a lot of good connections and access to resources that you may find beneficial. If I was to have, or if I was to say, sorry, any, you know, sort of final thoughts or top tips, I would just say two things. One, don't let others' limiting beliefs of you influence the belief that you have in yourself. And also that everything you're going to do in your life, you need to make it your own. It needs to be your choice, and you need to do it with passion, and you need to do it with purpose. Okay, so anything at all that you are going to be doing, you need to really believe in that. And even better, you know, if you can find it when you're younger. I found it when I just graduated, so I was quite lucky in that sense. You know, some people don't find it until they're 40, 50, 60. That's absolutely fine. We're all on our own journeys. But it's just, you know, just to reiterate to you that your life is your own. You can seize those opportunities and you can make things happen. Okay, so it doesn't matter what background you're from, where you're from, what your parents are like, or what your family circumstances like. It doesn't matter. You're able to do it if you believe in yourself, make the right connections, look for the right support, ask the right questions, and have that drive and determination and that belief in yourself that you are good enough and you can achieve the things that you set out to do. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, as I say, you just search Katie Matthews or Katie Matthews XL. And for any anything to do with mental health, entrepreneurship, business, or anything, or just for a cup of tea and a chat, please feel free, you know, to get in touch. And I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your studies, and I hope you enjoy Global Entrepreneurship Week. Thanks very much.